MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2022 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Randy Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping in, Paul O'Neill. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Pitch on the way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Just getting started here in Seattle. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Steve Jackson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Berry sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Lance Blankenship, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Elliot ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the winner of this series will get a date with the Tigers to decide the American League pennant. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ken Griffey. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still no score. Ready now, Clu Haywood.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Clu Haywood.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Missed with a slider. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-2, full count. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Jack Elliot. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So stepping in, Darryl Strawberry. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Cecil Fielder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Girard. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Berry at second. Girard on at first with 2 down. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Paul O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. O'Neill sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey moving forward, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Mariners nothing.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, number 19. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Runners on the move for second. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Darren Jackson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting 7, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Darren Jackson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Bernie Williams.
Center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Sam Tuttle. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Tuttle, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Riding in once again, Clu Haywood. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Dan Wilson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Dan Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, number 7.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Calling for it, Berry. 2 down.
Now batting, third
So
baseman,
coming to the plate, Edgar Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. It is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Tuttle in foul ground, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at bat, Elliot.
second baseman, Elliot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Number 7 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, left fielder.
Standing in, Darryl Strawberry. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Way in front of that fastball. And it's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He popped out in his first trip. And there's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Blankenship, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Blankenship.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Ken Griffey. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Griffey leads off first with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now back, number 19.
Digging in, number 19. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Tino Martinez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. One-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Martinez, a native Floridian, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Into the box now, Darren Jackson.
Jackson.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Catcher, Dan Wilson.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Wilson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 3 runs already home here. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now in the box, Joe Girard. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 19 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Score holds. It's 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Dan Wilson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now a swing and a fly ball. O'Neill is in pursuit, but this will land out there just foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So digging in now, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there he goes towards second. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he's pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Mesa takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
50, Jose Mesa.
Into the box, Lance Blankenship, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Mesa has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
One left for Seattle, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready once again, Bernie Williams will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and they've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Digging in once again, Sam Tuttle. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a snap throw to first. And he's back easily. One and one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, you go inside and get this thing right. Another 2-2 offering. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Clu Haywood, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Haywood, 28 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Elliot. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard on the ground toward short. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Darryl Strawberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Cecil Fielder. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Jeff Nelson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jeff Nelson.
Into the box, Joe Girard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners on the move for second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air out to center field. Griffey is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 3. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ken Griffey.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Griffey swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Elliot right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Standing in, number 19. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit down the line at first. Haywood over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 3. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Sergio Valdez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
26, Sergio Valdez.
At the plate, Paul O'Neill.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Valdez, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Griffey going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A bouncer up the middle. Blankenship moving to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman, number 13.
In now, Sam Tuttle. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Clu Haywood will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Jack Elliot is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Elliot is retired, 2 down now.
Left fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Darryl Strawberry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mariners 3. Leading off the inning, Tino Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Jackson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Dan Wilson. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Elliot ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. John Costello has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
John Costello.
Ready for another chance, Cecil Fielder.
Designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Base hit into right center.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Joe Girard. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Down the first baseline. Fielder on the first. Nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. One out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Next for New York, Derek Jeter. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air into shallow left center. Number 7 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now at the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Slow bouncer to the right side. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Edgar Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. No one out with a runner at second. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Elliot takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, second baseman.
Now to the plate, Lance Blankenship. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Hey, 2 balls and a strike. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Rich Delaney enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Paul O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit low, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. One out, nobody on. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 13, Sam Tuttle.
Now batting, Sam Tuttle. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 19 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mariners 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And struck him out.
Now batting, number 19.
Next for Seattle, number 19. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Gerard. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Steve Reed will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 38, Steve Reed.
Ready for another shot now, Tino Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Reed playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Darren Jackson, man at first after the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fastball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(8-3) tonight. The New York Yankees have taken a 2-1 series lead. Jose Mesa is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs